There was an old adage that, I don't know where it came from, but beaver are bad. Beaver were controlling all of our floods. They would slow the water down and so it would trickle all year. So all the wildlife had beaver dams to drink out of year round instead of no water in the summertime and big amounts of it in the spring.
One of the first questions I get from folks is, were there ever beaver here? And the answer is yes, there were beaver here, and they were widespread and common across this landscape. The northern Great Plains evolved with beaver, these stream systems evolved with beaver, and they're a natural part of these systems and a critical component to having healthy stream systems in the future. We started building structures called beaver dam analogues to try and mimic the role that beaver have in these stream systems of slowing water down, of spreading water out, of making that water more available to the plant and animal community out here. And we've really seen some remarkable change in a short amount of time. We've seen beaver return to some of these stream systems like we have here on Pat's Place. The goal of the beaver dam analogues that we're building is to help the system become more self-sustaining. It's to help the water move slower through that channel, to reduce erosion, and to help get us back to a more self-sustaining state. And we saw our structure start to do that. They move water around in that channel, and they help the stream start to rebuild its floodplain. We've started to lose a lot of our trees here in Western South Dakota and across other Western states as well because the hydrology in our systems is broken. Our streams are down cutting and that's dropping our water table, and that's one of the reasons why we're not seeing the recruitment of our willow and our ash and our cottonwood. And so beaver coming back into a system can seem like a negative thing for a landowner who wants to save the few trees they have left. But if you think about it in the longer term, having those beaver back are going to help you recruit more trees and promote more regeneration, because those beavers are going to start storing and holding water that's going to help us grow more trees. In the sites where beavers have come back into, they will limb off these branches of these ash and willow trees and stick them in the creek for their food caches. And what doesn't get eaten that winter will regrow in the spring. So you cut down one branch and you have 50 new sprouts come out of it. Willow and ash have evolved to regenerate with beaver for thousands of years in this landscape.
When beaver cut big trees down, slow the water down, a lot of little trees will start. Those are the trees that help the environment and help stabilize the bank and keep the oxygen, carbon dioxide rotation going a lot better. They need to recycle. The big trees need to recycle. They lay them down and they add to the environment. Well, what we've got right here at this point is a beaver dam moved in this last spring, and I've got another one on down the creek a little ways. It took a lot of years for them to come back in here after we got rid of them the first time, but they're now back, and hopefully they'll just help expand and bring more beaver in.
I'm always in awe of the sites that we get to work on and how amazing the recovery can be when we just start being a bit more intentional about how we interact with those stream systems.